Last fall, a member of my church told me that he and his wife hadn't been around for a while because they went down to Mississippi to watch their grandson play on the University of Mississippi football team. We talked about the game and about how his grandson did. And Joe mentioned that after the game, he and Mildred had spent a few days looking around Jackson, Mississippi. I said, Jackson, Mississippi. For a town I've never visited, that place has had a huge impact on my life. And he said, well, things have changed a bit since your father got involved down there. Both of us were well aware that 50 years ago, Joe's grandson would never have been admitted to the University of Mississippi, regardless of any academic or athletic skills that he had. The good news is that things have changed in the last half century. And that change came about through the work and the sacrifice of many people, some famous like Martin Luther King Jr., some who are moderately well known like my father, and a whole vast army of people whose names are forgotten but whose efforts have been important. All of them played a part in bringing about a change in the way our society does business and does communication. Speaking for the Parker family, I'd like to thank all of the individuals and institutions who supported my father's work. He could never have achieved what he did without, in his own small corner of the civil rights movement, without building on the work of those who had gone before and those who supported him at the time, including the United Church of Christ. I am a local church minister, I am a church historian, and I am an ardent Calvinist. I believe that humans are fundamentally flawed and sinful, and I believe that the task is not only not over, but never over. And the Parker family would like to thank all of the people who took up the task where my father left off, who continue to battle the powers and principalities of systemic injustice and marginalization. The Parker family recognizes that continuing work as the most significant tribute to my father's legacy. Thank you all. I hope that in 50 years, someone like my church member can just as honestly say, things have changed a lot in the last half century, and they've changed for the best. And thank you for celebrating my father's legacy and carrying on his work.